Damn, man, this is crazy, man. So Mendy has been released on bail. He's out on bail. So what is it? It is seven counts of rape and one of sexual assault. Accused of attacking five women between October 2020 and August 2021. Um, so obviously the thing right now for Mendy is he has to surrender his passport. He can't contact any of the complainants, and I think he must remain at his home address. Those are the conditions of his bail because he was denied the bail before, so those are the conditions of his bail. It's some serious stuff, guys. It's some serious stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy because this is. I want to choose my words carefully here. So, how about this? Are we still living in a world of innocence until proven guilty? No matter what the evidence looks like, are we still in a world of innocence until proven guilty? That's just what I want to know. From what I see, he looks guilty. The amount of evidence the amount of people, the one and so forth, he looks guilty. Now, do we convict people because something looks guilty? Or do we convict people when we prove they're guilty? Bro, O.J. Simpson did that. O.J. Simpson, he did that. But you had to prove it. Like anybody with a brain knows that, of course he did that. When you look at the stuff of the case, look back at the O.J. Simpson case, or just look at the details of that case. Of course he did that. 100% O.J. Simpson did that. But you've got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Because if we don't live in a world, because that is what makes us a civilized society, is that we have the courts of law and we now have to prove that said person is guilty. Because if back in the day, before we had courts and laws and so forth, it'd be like, man, I don't like this guy. Let me just present it to look as if he's guilty. And we say, oh, he's guilty. Boom. Burn him at the stake. And so forth. So that's the best way I can go from it, is that are we still living in a world where innocent until proven guilty? Because I do believe that as a society, we have to live that as in everyone deserves their day in court. Even if O.J. Simpson, I would convict him. I was like, bro, of course he did that. Of course O.J. Simpson did that. But he deserves his day in court. For Ben Mendy, it looks like if you did it, bro. It looks like you did it. O.J. Simpson, as much as I believe, it still looks like you really did it. You can't convict someone when looks like. You weren't there and you have proof. You have to go to a court of law, exhibit A, exhibit B, evidence, evidence, samples, samples. He was there, eyewitness, eyewitness. This is what happened, corroboration, corroboration, boom, 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 bam. Jury will look at it and be like, based off the evidence and so forth, that's what makes us a civilized society. Because without that, it becomes anarchy. In the world we're living in, I'm sorry, it is guilty until proven more guilty. It's just the world that we live in. And it is what it is. Like especially if you go onto Twitter and so forth, an accusation is guilt. An accusation is, oh, you're guilty, you did that. But wait a minute, no. I've been accused. I've been accused. Now I have to now go into a court of law. And if you prove that I did it, I'm going to jail. If you don't prove that I did it, and if the jury don't unanimously say that I didn't do it, it's what it is. But I do believe we are in a world of guilty until proven more guilty. So guys, remember, subscribe. And remember to head to the official website for rankings, breaks, and players of the day over there. One love.